Good day, everyone. I'm Mary Rose Red Palma, and today I will be presenting on best practices and ethical consideration in new media advocacy when using new media for advocacy and social mobilization. Social media has become an essential part of our daily lives, enabling global communication and instant to access to information. However, with this convenience comes the responsibility to use these platforms wisely, respect the privacy of others. With the growing role of digital platforms in shaping public opinion, it's important to understand not just how to use these tools, but how to use them responsibly. The slide outlines the objectives of lesson or session on using new media, such as social media, online platforms, and digital tools for advocacy and social mobilization, with a local emphasis on Marinduque. Here's a detailed explanation of each point. Describe how new media can be used for advocacy and social mobilization. Learners will be able to define and explain how tools like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or online petitions can help raise awareness, rally support, and encourage collective action for a cause. Reflect on how new media can best be used for advocacy and social mobilization. Learners will critically think about which strategies work best, considering factors like audience, content, and timing. They'll evaluate examples or case studies to see what makes digital campaigns effective. Identify best practices in using new media responsibly. Learners will recognize the importance of responsible use, such as fact checking, protecting privacy, avoiding misinformation, and promoting respectful dialogue online. Explain the ethical consideration in using digital platforms for advocacy. Learners will discuss ethical issues like respecting others' rights, handling sensitive information, avoiding hate speech, and ensuring inclusivity and fairness in digital campaigns. Apply this principle to local contexts such as Marinduque. Learners will connect all the above points to their own community, thinking about how they can use these principles to advocate for local issues such as environmental protection, cultural promotion, or community development in Marinduque. In today's digital era, new media, including social media platforms like blogs, websites, podcasts, and messaging apps, has revolutionized the way people advocate for causes and mobilize communities. Unlike traditional media, which is mostly one way, new media allows for real time, interactive communication, making it a powerful tool for engaging with the public, especially in campaigns for social change. From raising awareness about health, education, and environmental issues to organizing movements for justice and development, digital platforms are now at the heart of the advocacy efforts. They empower individuals and organizations to reach wider audiences, influence public opinion, and build support in ways that were previously impossible. However, while new media presents many opportunities, it also brings serious responsibilities. The speed and ease of sharing information make it easy for misinformation, ethical violations, and harmful content to spread. This is why understanding the best practices and upholding ethical standards is crucial when using digital platforms for advocacy and mobilization. This presentation explores how to use new media effectively and ethically to promote positive social change, highlighting strategies for success and the values we must protect along the way. Okay, number one, we have here the best practices in new media advocacy. Okay, best practices in using new media. So this slide outlines the best practices when using new media for advocacy and communication. So let's go through each point one by one. Know your audience. First, always know who you're talking to, understand your audience's interests, needs, and cultural background. This helps you craft messages that are relatably and meaningful to them. For example, when advocating in Marinduque, consider local traditions, language, and current community concerns. Use clear, consistent messaging. Next, make sure your message is clear and consistent. Avoid sending mixed signals or using complicated language. Stick to your key point and repeat it in different ways to reinforce your message. This helps people remember and trust what you're saying. Engage actively. Third, don't just post and disappear. New media is interactive, so respond to comments, answer questions, and encourage discussions. This builds trust and community around your cause. Next, we have the leverage visuals. That's number 4. Use visuals because people are more likely to engage with content, and that's eye-catching. Infographics, short videos, photos, stories can communicate complex ideas quickly and powerfully. Support with evidence. That is lastly. Okay, lastly, always back up your claims with evidence. Use reliable statistics, research findings, or credible sources. This makes your advocacy credible and protects you from spreading misinformation. By following these best practices, we can ensure our use of new media is effective, responsible, and impactful whether we're working at the local level in Marinduque or addressing broader social issues. Effective digital advocacy depends on strategy. It's not, this is not just about going viral, it's about building relationships and trust. Understanding your audience is crucial for effective communication and mobilization efforts. Why? Because this sets the core message. Any communication or mobilization plan must begin with a deep understanding of the people you want to reach. Knowing who they are, what they value, how they respond helps ensure that messages are clear, relevant, and impactful. Audience analysis techniques. This section emphasizes the importance of studying the demographics and characteristics of your audience. By gathering data like age, location, interest, or language, you can craft tailored messages that connect more deeply with specific groups within a community. This ensures your communication is not generic but targeted. Okay, for moving on, we have also the feedback mechanism. This highlights the needs to create open channels where your audience can share their thoughts and reactions. Feedback tools like surveys, comment sections, or focus groups help you understand how your messages are received and what adjustments might be needed. Listening and adapting keep communication strategies relevant and responsive. Engagement metrics or monitoring. This focuses on measuring how your audience interacts with your content or campaigns. Tracking metrics such as clicks, shares, comments, or attendance helps you see what works and what doesn't. So this information guides improvements and ensure your approach stays effective and aligned with your audience preferences. Next, we have also the cultural sensitivity awareness. This stresses that audiences come from diverse cultural backgrounds. And these differences shape how they interpret messages. Being culturally aware means considering language, traditions, norms, and potential sensitivities. Doing so helps you craft respectful, inclusive communication that avoid misunderstanding and build trust.